Hello friends, welcome back to my channel The Indian Mom's Kitchen. Today's recipe is a very interesting one. It is a Rumali Roti recipe. There is a very interesting story behind the Rumali Rotis. This Rumali Rotis, as the name suggests, is supposed to be as pliable and soft as a handkerchief. That is very well known. But what is not known widely is how did this roti come into being. It is said that during the Mughal Empire, the emperors and the royalty used to indulge in very greasy and heavy and rich food. And at that time, cloth was a very expensive commodity. So these rotis used to be made for the royalty and the emperors and kings to wipe their hand after eating their meal. That's how the name of Roomali Roti came about. I don't know if it's a true story, but this is something I have read about. Before I start, let me tell you, this recipe is a bit different. I won't be using yeast, eggs, curd, or I won't be fermenting the dough. I'm doing this dough in a very different way, and this dough will make Rumali rotis that will remain soft many hours after it is made. So let's begin. For this, in a pan I've taken 1.5 cups of water. To which I've added salt to taste, a small spoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of oil, and let this mixture come to a boil. As the oil and water does not mix, make sure that you're giving it a good stir in between. Now to this I'm going to add 1.5 cup of maida or APF flour. The flour should be the exact proportion of the water. So if I'm using 1.5 cup of water, I'm using 1.5 cup of dough. Mix this dough well in the boiling water. Once you see that the mixture is drying up, switch off the flame and continue mixing. After it's mixed well, I'm going to cover it and leave it for 10 minutes off the flame. After 10 minutes, it's cooled down a bit, but not cool enough to put your hand and knead. So I'm using a spoon to mix everything well. If you see any lumps, break it down with the spoon. I'm adding 1 more tablespoon of oil, giving everything a good mix, letting it cool down for another 5 minutes. It should be just warm enough for your hand not to get burnt. Yeah, now I'm going in with my hand. Knead well. There shouldn't be any dry powder bits in this dough. There is no need of adding any extra oil now. The 2 tablespoons of oil is more than enough for this entire dough. Your dough is ready. See how soft it is. Your finger should go in swiftly into the dough. Your dough is ready to make rotis. So let's divide the dough. From this much of dough, I got 12 rotis. I'm making small size ones. If you have a large tava or you're making it on an upside down kadai, then go in for bigger rotis. Since I'm going to do it on a tava, I'm making small rotis. Dust your portion in flour liberally and roll it out as thin as possible. The roti should be so thin that your fingers should be seen through the roti. So you can see your fingers through the roti. The rotis you start rolling out and stack it one on top of the other. It's not going to stick to each other. And once all your rotis are rolled out, heat up a skillet or a tava on a medium flame and put in your roti to cook. Let the roti cook for approximately 5 seconds on one side, then flip it over and cook it for half a minute. In half a minute, brown spots will start appearing on that side. Then flip it over once more. You will immediately start seeing the roti ballooning up like a balloon, Your flip it over once more, fold it like a handkerchief, and your Rumali Roti is ready. This roti now is not very hot. You can fold it. It is super pliable, very soft, and very yummy to eat. Today I've served the Rumali Roti with a soya bean gravy with onions and lime on the side. Another good thing about this roti is that this roti remains extremely soft after multiple hours. So definitely do give this recipe a try. If you've liked this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now and press the bell icon for notifications for all the further videos I will be uploading. I hope to see you soon.